On the count of three. 3, 2, 1.
Three of us. Are y'all willing to do a video if I lead it?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
What is it? Do I have to speak?
You have to say a thing. Okay. Do you mind being in the video? Okay. Let me know when you're ready. We're here at the opening of the Woodman Center. A very, very exciting day for the city of Janesville and for Uptown Janesville and the future of the city. And the 3 J's are very much responsible for this. Julie, Jamie, and Jody, who are superstars. They really care about this property. They care about the community. They're great with people. They're fun to work with. They follow the rock steps. And this is just really, really a cool day in the history of this city, the history of this property, and the history of rock step capital. Come on, you can do it. I don't think it's cold. Is it cold? Yeah, it's cold. It's all right. It's cold. Meredith doesn't like cold. She doesn't like cold. We are in the guts, in the bowels of the Woodman Center, and there's 2 sheets of ice on either side. One for the Janesville Jets, one for the Beloit, I think college, right? I'm not sure the name of the team for Beloit. And this is famous. This is Zamboni, kind of cool, neat, very expensive, and everyone loves to have and see a Zamboni. So we're really, it's cold, and this is cool, and we're here at the Woodman Center.
This is our wall.
This is cool.
This is very cool.
Wow. It's cold and cool.
Yeah.
It's cold and cool.
And that's all back of house. We can go back there.
We don't need to go back a house. We're good.
Go back.
So we're at the Woodman's Sports Center grand opening, and Julie Cubbage is the property manager at Uptown Janesville and has been very instrumental in making this thing happen. Julie, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been here? Where you're from?
My name is Julie Cubbage. I've been doing mall management now at Janesville for 13 years. I started in the mall industry in 1998 as a regional secretary. I love Janesville and I love the mall. It's a part of me. I will always feel very close, near and dear to the Janesville Mall. I was a marketing director there in 2004. I was an assistant general manager there in 2010, and I became the manager in 12. Rockstep bought us in 2018, and he changed the way that we look at doing business. I love the rock steps, and I don't know if you noticed when you came into the office
I did,
today.
Rock Step 13.
Yeah,
bring it
every day.
Yes. She is passionate about the business of real estate, and she's also passionate about rock step and about the rock steps. This city of Janesville, this property of Uptown Janesville, this company of rock step, this person Andy, feel very fortunate and lucky that you're part of our lives.
Well, thank you.
It's really true.
I feel very lucky to
You
be
are
a part.
a good person and just a good person and a wonderful professional. And we're now set up, I believe, today with the opportunity to take the next step.
Absolutely.
And the next step is a transformation of the remainder, the non-wings.
Correct.
Everything behind will get transformed over the next year, 2 or 3. Very exciting.
It gives you that positive because you know there's always something new that can happen. I mean, we're getting phone calls daily now and people inquiring about space, so that's exciting. And it's not going to be the same mall that it was.
No.
We all know that, but malls are evolving, and that's what we have to do as people. We have to evolve, and we have to make our community spaces evolve with us. And this is a wonderful space for the community, and it's just going to bring more people to the community and to Uptown Janesville.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Janesville, and thank you, Ephraim.
about helping the friends, with the help of all of you, share how Janesville truly built something together that will last for generations.
Kevin Lehner, city manager, was very instrumental in getting this done. And I just want to thank you on behalf of Rockstep
thank you
for making this happen. A little bit about the city of Janesville for some people in the video who aren't familiar. What makes this city special?
Well, so we're a city of about 65,000 people, and what really makes it special is what it took to get this to happen. We have more than $10 million invested from the private sector,
yes,
including the city's investment of $15 million, and then we had state and federal funds as well. And you just don't see that happen for projects like this. I mean, we are honoring all the people who came together to make it happen, and I like to call that the Janesville grit.
The Janesville grit. They do have grit.
Yeah.
And it took, I think, 6 or 7 years.
Oh yeah.
To pull this together.
Yeah.
Community and civic leadership.
Yeah.
We all partnered together.
Yeah.
And transformed what was relatively a very ugly Sears building on Milton Avenue into a approximately $50 million investment.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. A $50 million investment is what this was.
And I think it came on budget.
Yeah,
right?
On time, under budget. That's what was my.
What do you?
That was my
on time and under budget.
That was my one rule: on time, under budget, and they hit it.
Got it. Well, congratulations. We work a lot with your team. You have a great team.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
And they're really careful and diligent about doing it right.
Of course.
Painful sometimes, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, thank you. We're very excited.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Through a true public-private partnership. To our legacy donors, thank you.
Which is why this sponsorship is a perfect fit in the city we call home.
From Iowa, don't hold that against me. At least it's not Illinois. See, you get half the crowd and you lose half the crowd. Grow crops, we know how to grow a garden. We know how to grow a community. There's evidence of it right there.
To a 140,000 square foot facility that will serve our local athletes, families, visitors, and businesses for years to come.
It is transformative to the property. And so this will be the first stage in the redevelopment of Uptown Janesville. It will trigger a combination of hotel, residential, retail use, and restaurant and family entertainment. So it'll be a combination of all of those types of uses. We have significant interest right now from residential developers, hospitality developers. We have an office user that's looking at part of this, other types of retail users. Here in Janesville, Wisconsin, a very exciting day, a $50 million investment to open this for 2 sheets of ice, one for the semi-professional Janesville Jets hockey team, and then a multi-purpose 40,000 square foot convention center, basketball, volleyball, pickleball, multi-use room. Mark, is it Spreitzer is the state senator, and he was very instrumental in getting $15 million from the state that without it, this wouldn't have happened. Tell us the story.
So we made the case to Governor Evers that this was a priority, really for the whole region because of what it does for sports. We've already seen expansion of hockey with Bullitt College adding a hockey team that wouldn't have been possible without this, because of what it does for bringing conventions and those tourism dollars here, and because of what it does to revitalizing this part of Janesville and the mall. Governor Evers understood that, and I was in conversations with him and his staff over time. We got him to propose $15 million in the state budget, in the capital budget. Unfortunately, in the end, we couldn't get the legislature to actually approve those dollars, so we went back to Governor Evers and said, is there any other way we can get this done? And he actually allocated $15 million of American Rescue Plan Act dollars that he had sole authority to give to this project, and that enabled us to actually get that money in hand and keep things moving forward.
Without your efforts, this wouldn't have happened. So thank you on behalf of Rockstep, certainly on behalf of the community.
Thank you.
Thank you. There are many people involved that were instrumental in having this happen. Tim Lindau is definitely at the top of the list. He is also the attorney for Rockstep and for Uptown Janesville. And over the last 6-7 years, we've gotten to know each other. It's very rare in business to develop a friendship, but I would call you a friend.
100%.
Okay. And just a great guy, great attorney, great judgment, community leader. He has a heart. And Tim, would you tell a little bit about the story of how this, first of all, about yourself, about your firm, and then a little bit about the story of what you think drove this
It is amazing to be here today. It has been a long journey. So Nowlin Law is Southern Wisconsin's largest law firm. We have 18 attorneys. I'm honored to be the managing partner of that firm. 2018 is when it started, when they were looking for sites.
Yes.
And I called Andy and I'm like, Andy, I'd met you when you came through looking for some capital for the purchase of the property. And I said, here's an opportunity. And you took it and ran with it. Yeah. And there were twists and turns all throughout. COVID hit, we thought it was dead. We were literally a month away from listing the Sears building for sale. Do you remember that?
And this would have been over.
It would have been over.
Yes.
It would have been over. But literally on the doorstep of listing, you went through, we said, actually the city wants to continue to discuss the project. We got the site selected, and it has been a whirlwind ever since. There's been at least 3 or 4 times where this project was dead, but every single time we worked through it, and it was absolutely in no small part due to this man and the willingness of Rockstep to be visionary, to be community-oriented, and to see the larger vision, not only for the property, but for the community.
I think the next step then is something that we'll work on together. In other words, what does this investment, this energy, this massive improvement in the quality of life of Janesville, what does it do for the rest of the property? In other words, what happens as a result?
The whole goal all along was that this being here will make that easier.
The catalyst.
Right?
The engine.
It started, so now we can work through some of the complexities of that. And it started, quite frankly, with us working with the city to get this into a TIF. So we're now eligible for tax increment financing, which is going to be a big step to develop the rest of the property. But we're excited about plans that we've seen already, right? Like, I mean, it's some good plans, some good ideas, some good developers interested in developing the rest of the property. I look across the street, like, is that landscape going to change in the next 10 to 15 years? Behind us, is that going to change? 100%. It's great to have you part of the community. You changed this around back in 2018 when you acquired the property, and we're so grateful to have Rockstep as part of our journey here in Janesville. So thank you for being a friend, and thank you for being an awesome resource and client. So
thanks.
Absolutely.
You're a natural. Damn, you're good. You are good, Tim. Holy cow. Holy cow, you hit it out of the park.
So how was the